It takes just one decision to change the rest of your life. I heard that line recently in an audiobook by a gal named Mel Robbins called The 5-Second Rule. Highly recommended. I think if you take it to heart, it'll change your life. But that line really stuck with me because I have just made a decision that without a doubt is going to change my life forever. So let me back up a little bit. First off, I'd like to thank each and every one of you that watched my West Coast series. That was kind of the test or pilot season for the field trips concept. And I've been overwhelmed by the positivity and the support and all the nice comments you guys have made on there. It really did kind of blew my expectations out of the water, and particularly those of you that watched the vlog series. So I think it's not that hard to get someone interested in me catching some crazy looking fish, but those of you that actually invested the time and energy to follow along with the behind the scenes stuff, I cannot tell you how much it means to me. But so because of the success of that show and how it did, it kind of proved to me that I was ready to make this next leap and do something that really has been the dream since I started this YouTube channel and started doing these videos. So without kind of building the suspense up any more than I need to, I have just moved away from my home in Southwest Florida, Cape Coral, where I've spent the last year, and I am moving into this 28-foot toy hauler full time. So this is going to be the next evolution of the field trips show. Instead of having a home base and trying to do these kind of one-off trips, I'm going to be traveling the entire country living out of this guy right here. So this is a 2018 Forest River Gray Wolf 22R. It's a toy hauler. I'll give you the full rundown, full kind of tour of that. I can't stop grinning. I'm just so excited about this. But yeah, this is the evolution of field trips, and this is what you can expect starting in 2018. So I'll be making my way. I'm gonna be on a mission to catch fish in all of the lower 48 states and potentially Alaska. I gotta work out those logistics. But I'm gonna be asking you guys to tell me what I need to do in each state, where I need to fish, any other kind of cool things I need to check out before I leave there. And hopefully a few of you guys can host me and we can go do some fishing. And I'm also gonna be trying to do some meetups where I organize a meetup at maybe a lake or wherever, and a bunch of us get together, anyone and everyone's welcome, and do a kind of big kayak fishing shindig. And so I'll give you the grand tour. I'll show you the inside, what my living conditions are gonna be like. I'll show you why I chose this type of rig for what I'm gonna be doing. But before that, let's cut back to when I bought this thing from Camping World in Tampa, Florida. Show you that process, show you a little bit of me moving into it, and then I'll show you how I ended up here in the middle of the swamp and farmlands at basically the tip of the Everglades where I've been staying for the past week. Check it out. All right, guys, so I'm about to be at Camping World of Tampa, which is in Dover, Florida, right outside of Tampa. Today is the day that I pick up my new home. Kind of started to feel like this was never gonna happen. I mean, I've spent the last 3 to 4 months just scheming and planning and, you know, working through all kinds of hurdles. There's a lot that goes into living in a trailer full time, a lot of stuff that I never would have thought of. And it's kind of a relief. You know, today is the day I picked this thing up, can kind of quit dreading it and anticipating it, and finally just, you know, make this move, make this transition, and get on with this next chapter of my life. So I'm literally about to pull up. I chose Camping World for a variety of reasons. They're the #1 RV retailer in the country. They've got locations all over. So, you know, if I need to get maintenance done, they're all over the place. If I need to dump somewhere, they're all over the place. The customer service has just been exceptional. They've made this whole process super easy. And they're also part of the Good Sam's. So Good Sam's is kind of a membership where they've got roadside assistance, they've got discounts at RV parks, they've got all sorts of perks, discount on gas at Pilot gas stations, they also own that. And you get free elite membership when you buy a trailer or an RV from Camping World. So far the experience has just been incredible. We'll kind of see how this goes. They've got to install a weight distribution hitch on my truck, got to install an electronic braking system so that when I brake in my truck it activates the brakes in the trailer. Yeah, you know, a little bit nervous. I mean, you know, nothing's really gonna happen. I'm just picking this thing up and driving it home, which that'll be an adjustment pulling this 28.5-foot trailer. But yeah, let's go in there. We'll see Roxy, that's who I've been working with, and go check out my new home on wheels. Thank you. Thanks for all your help.
No problem.
Just got done signing all the paperwork. Now we're gonna go over here and get a little walkthrough of the new rig.
we talked about that fresh water tank going off the bridge.
Yep.
Cable TV connection. On your septic system, have a black tank flush valve up here. These speakers, that's a full battery. Sink. So you do have the ability to take a small shower or change it. You are fortunate enough to have the new style stove.
Yep.
Whenever you're cooking, make sure the fan's on, because these things will get stinky fast and stuff gets up into the ceiling.
Yeah.
Try living in one. I spend my whole day in nice brand new ones, and I go home and I got 2 dogs and my wife and me. It's like, God, it stinks in there. It's like,
I'm sure mine will get like that before long. I'll be cooking fish.
Yeah, you can't do nothing. So if you see a light, hey, it's not going on. Yep. Just push button in the middle. All your fuses are down here.
So like when I'm driving down the road, this thing could keep running on propane.
Gotta have it on. Yeah. It's a water heater.
All right.
Propane. This is the knob that basically says, hey, I'm pointing to this tank, so this tank is in use.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the technician go over this with you. It'll be the last thing that you learn because it's the first thing we want you to remember.
Yeah.
How to hook and unhook.
Yeah, super important.
All right, so you back in to put it back on, put this down on the ball, lock it, jack it back up, just like I just did.
Yep.
Put your water back in there. Put your pin in first. It's up in the air, and then you pop it on there.
I see. Okay.
Okay? And then you put your pin in the bottom.
Simple enough.
Simple enough. Hook your chains up, your 7-way plug. As simple as that. Nothing to it.
Good to go.
What are you doing?
I'm good. I'm ready to. Thanks for all your help. I'm a
You're
hugger.
very welcome.
It made it a pleasure. Yeah. Thank you guys. It's been great. Thanks so much.
You guys, you've been very pleasant. Thank you very much.
I'm a little nervous. Hopefully I don't call you telling you I ran off the road.
You got my
ya.
cell number.
Yeah.
If you
Thanks again.
can't figure anything out.
It really has been, you made it so easy. So thank
Okay,
you.
great.
Thanks, Roxy. Have a good one.
Yeah, bye.
That's Roxy. She was my salesperson. Just incredible. All the people here at Camping World have been amazing. I mean, customer service top notch. Everyone's so friendly. Really made it easy. I mean, I've been asking a million questions because I don't know really what I'm doing, and no one at any point has seemed annoyed or, over it. Hey, thank you, man. Patrick, thanks for the walkthrough. All kinds of stuff. All the Camping World locations have a really nice store.
Oh, you saw it?
Everything I'd need.
Oh my God, this is comfortable. You saw the number?
About to pick up a couple extra fuses so that if I blow a fuse, I don't have to, run to Walmart or something in the middle of the night. Just have some on me. I'm gonna buy a couple kind of caps or guards for the heat exhaust. He was saying that that'll keep bugs or whatever else from getting in there. Just gotta figure out. Here it is. Wow. And then I just need a couple fuses. And everything else I've pretty much already bought. I'm gonna get into this here in a minute, but it's been 4 months of just intense planning. There's all kinds of stuff that goes along with living in one of these things full time that I never would have thought of. I'm really blessed that in this day and age you can Google full-time RV living and there's a million blogs and vlogs and everything else, guides on what you need and what all you have to get, which really, thank goodness, because it's a lot of stuff I never would have even considered or thought of. We're really kind of blessed to live in this day and age where there's so much information just right at our fingertips. And get a couple 15 amp. Just grab these couple things and then I'll be pulling out of here and driving 2 hours home. A little bit nervous. I've never pulled a trailer this big, 28 feet. It's gonna be kind of an adjustment, so I'm just gonna take my time. There will be no texting or phone calls and driving. I'm gonna be pretty focused. A little bit nervous about it, but should be fine. Just take wide turns, right? Pretty simple. So I'm currently taking the rig for its maiden voyage. Left Mike Plaint's house, my former roommate, about 30 minutes ago, and I'm heading out into the country to a guy named Jay's house. So I found this thing called Boondockers Welcome. It's a website for full-time RVers and also for people that would like to host full-time RVers. And basically the way it works is people that have maybe a farm or just some extra land or maybe even just room in their driveway will basically open up their home to full-time RVers to park there for some undetermined amount of time. And now, basically they make a profile, I make a profile, you kind of list information about yourself, Obviously, these people want to kind of vet you out, make sure you're not some kind of weirdo. But yeah, so this is the first person I messaged on the site. Didn't really have much hope that this would work out, but sure enough, Jay messaged me back. And after, you know, a decently long conversation, he invited me to come out and park the trailer on his land. He's got about 6 acres out here in the country and swamp out here in Southwest Florida. In fact, he told me that he was not okay with me having pets because he said there's some critters out here and pets tend to disappear. You know, of course, my mom's first question was, how do you know this guy's not a serial killer? And really, I mean, you know, he could ask the same about me. We have not met before. We're about to meet here at the end of this 2-mile road. But talking to him on the phone, I mean, he seems like a great guy. I offered to come meet him first. He kind of said the same thing, that after talking to me on the phone, he could tell I wasn't, you know, some whack job. So, anyways, I'm excited about it. I really hope this is going to work out. He's got 6 acres, so he's got electrical hookups for me. He's going to let me use his hose to fill up my fresh water tanks. So basically, I'll have everything that I need except for being able to dump my black tank, which is the sewer tank. So basically, you know, when that fills up, I'm kind of SOL, pun intended. But you know, a week it should be totally fine. Should have plenty of room in there to make it a week. So this will give me a good chance to kind of break this thing in. I'll have plenty of room to kind of get the kayaks out. I'm out here, so I don't have to worry about, you know, people coming by and stealing my stuff. Tonight I'll be spending the first full night in this camper, so we'll see how it goes. But about to be here. I gotta ask Jay if he's comfortable being in the video, but if he is, you guys will meet him here soon. But if not, I'll be filming some walkthroughs kind of through the rig and all that stuff over the next week while I'm here. So I'll show you guys where I'll be living from now on. Well, not where I'll be living, but what I'll be living in. The where will be continually changing. I'm stoked. All right, looks like this is it. What do you think, like there? Looks good. So Jay's got a hurt thumb here, but this is Jay, who again met on this Boondockers Welcome. You said I'm the first person to come really stay here through there?
Yep.
And you're the first person I've stayed with, so yeah, I'm excited, man. I mean, I'm kind of a starving artist, do these videos, so you know, this is a huge help, man, to let me stay here for a little bit, so I appreciate it. And I just found out Jay's actually does some RV repair on the side, conveniently. So if anything catastrophic happens while I'm here, you know, hopefully he can help me out. But no, I appreciate it. He's got beautiful land here. You said you got
6 acres.
6 acres. And it's crazy because, I mean, I just left town, it feels like, but then you come out here.
Out here,
you're out here.
That's what we love about it here. It's close to town, and yet, man, we're surrounded. That's all preserved back there.
It doesn't feel like it. Yeah, all back here. It's just.
The old lady next door runs around naked once in a while, so you gotta. No.
Runs around naked, yeah. So other than the neighbors and the panthers and the gators and the blackberries that he had,
snakes.
Nothing to worry about.
Snakes.
Yeah, snakes. Oh, right. Don't forget the snakes.
They don't eat much.
Yeah, right. Makes me feel better. All right, so time to get this thing unhitched.
If you need a hand, just holler.
All right, man, I will. Thanks, Jay. Yeah, we'll get her unhitched. I'll show you how that process works. And then I'm gonna go inside and kind of see how much stuff slid around, fell around. I try to kind of scare everything down, but you never know. Hi.
Rob, this is my better half, Candy.
Hey, Candy. Rob.
Nice to meet you.
Great to meet you. Thank you for letting me stay for a little bit.
You bet. You bet.
I appreciate it. I'm like total newbie at all this, so just kind of stumbling my way through it right now.
How long have you had your camper?
Like a week. A little less.
First time you had one?
Yeah. No, like total newbie at all this stuff.
That's
yeah.
all right. That's all right.
So
I'll learn sometime.
Yeah. Well, this makes it a lot easier, so thank you.
So you parked under the shade. That was good.
Yeah.
For the shade.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's warm.
It is.
Winters out here. Whew, brutal.
Where are you from?
I'm from Dallas, but I've lived down here for about the last year. In Cape Coral. Yeah.
Okay. You have a Midwest accent.
Oh, no.
You do not have a Southern accent.
I don't know.
That's all right.
I was born in London, so I'm kind of like a mutt. I've been all over. Yeah.
I get it. I'm a mutt.
She's a mutt.
Yeah,
Nice.
get it.
Yep.
All right. Well, it was nice to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you. I'm sure I'll see you around. Jay and Candy's neighbors. This is kind of a resident gator that hangs out over here. All right, so I met this guy Jay, or started talking to him online through this website called Boondockers Welcome. Super cool concept. It's basically people that open up their houses, or maybe their farm, or maybe they've got some land, or just room in the driveway, or whatever, but they open it up for full-time RVers. So, you know, really it's free. I mean, there's no deal, there's no like rate that you charge them. It's just really just people opening up their home to people that need a place to crash. So, super cool concept, but you know, staying here for free, I mean, he's doing me a solid, and I just really wasn't raised that way. So I told him as soon as I got here, you know, hey, if there's anything around your property or your house that I can help you with. He actually hurt his thumb last week, so his right hand's really kind of useless. He actually said that he was working with a hacksaw and it went about 2/3 of the way through his bone. So his thumb's really hurt. So I said, hey man, you know, while you're injured, like, let me help you with some stuff around the house. So he's still got some of these hurricane shutters up from Hurricane Irma. So I'm gonna go ahead and help him take all these down, stack them up so that get them out of the rain and out of the sun. Shouldn't be too tough, and you know, trying to kind of earn my keep around here a little bit, since you know he's doing me such a solid, letting me stay here for a week without charging me.
The bottom, so pick it up like this.
I'm gonna get this door up.
It's there.
Piece of cake. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah. Yeah, I just got 4 more screws.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
I think we'll keep them.
So that's how I ended up here at Jay and Candy's in kind of the swamp farmlands of Southwest Florida. So I want your help. Please comment below with where you live. I mean, don't get too specific, but you know, South Georgia or whatever it is. Let me know where you live, what's cool to fish for, some cool places to go fishing, and let me know if you would like for me to roll through your town, take you out fishing. I've got extra kayaks. If you don't have one, it's no problem. You can show me the ropes and co-star in an episode. And obviously, if you have somewhere where I can park this thing, I mean, I'm certainly not starving, but I am kind of a starving artist. So anytime I don't have to pay RV park fees or something like that, like what Jay and Candy are doing for me here is just incredible. The hospitality's been amazing, but that's a huge help as well. So please comment below. Let me know where I should be going, and also let me know if you have any questions. If there's something that you think isn't going to work, or you have questions on how I'm going to do this or that, or just questions about what led me to do this. I've spent the last 3 months planning and scheming and researching, and it has not been easy, but I'm ready to start this next chapter and start going on a few adventures. Okay, so that's going to do it for this announcement, unveiling video of the next evolution of field trips. I hope you guys are as stoked as I am. I just cannot tell you how excited I am about this next year and the years to come in this new adventure of mine. I want to take a second to make sure that those of you that made it this far in the video, that tells me you're a pretty loyal subscriber, or at least somewhat invested in what I'm doing. And I wanted to apologize. I've missed, I think, 2 weeks now of episodes. I told you guys I'd be doing weekly episodes, and I have to apologize in advance because I'm probably going to miss a few more. So like I mentioned before, this whole transition has been just an absolute beast of a project. I thought I had a good idea of everything that was going to go into it, and really once I dove into it, I realized that I had no clue, And it seemed like as soon as I overcame one hurdle, another one popped up that I had to deal with. So anyways, I don't want to give you some sob story. I just wanted to let you know that that's the reason for the kind of lack of content this month. Between that and spending some time with my family in the holidays, and now here in a few days, I'm heading to Panama, Los Buzos again for 2 more weeks. So I'll be coming back from there with a bunch of great content from there. I've already filmed some content fishing out of the trailer since I moved into it, but just have not had time to catch up on everything. So anyways, I wanted to apologize for that, but fear not. The content will be coming back soon and coming out steady weekly, just as I promised. So bear with me a little bit as I make this huge life change, probably the biggest life change of my entire life. And I think it'll really be worth the wait. So thanks again, guys, for watching this video, for being invested in what I'm doing, for being interested in what I'm doing, and for following along on this new adventure. So thanks a ton, guys, and I'll see you soon.